Good afternoon, and welcome to an episode of Buckets. I'm Will Grimmer,
I am Cooper Scanlon.
And I'm Jason Ratterman.
and we're here with you this afternoon to talk a little Buckeye basketball. Alrighty. So Ohio State's off to a great start this year, 6-0 non-conference play. You got to play a Big Ten opponent, but we got Syracuse on Wednesday night, 7 o'clock tip in the Schottenstein Center, and we're number one in the net ranking at 16 the AP. It's a good start for the Buckeyes. What do you guys think?
You could say that. I mean, coming in first in the net rankings, I'm not sure how we're exactly number one.
Yeah, what the heck is the net
That's a
ranking?
good question. So, the whole net ranking, this is new this year. It's supposed to value the team value index. So it's about based on the game results. The factors come into play are the opponents you play, the location, and if you get the win. And they're trying to do this year to even out, to give more teams a chance to have a name for themselves.
My whole thing on this is at the end of last season when we lost twice to Penn State, and now we come into this season, number one in the net rankings, 16 in the AP poll. I think it's a hot start for us, but Syracuse will be a big game for us. But with the fact that it is student night, I think that's going to give us a big boost.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I gotta love what the energy that Chris Holtman's brought, in his year, a little over a year here, and he's just starting his second year. It's been tremendous. The recruits he was able to bring in right away. I mean, I love his freshman class. We got, Luther Muhammad at guard. We got Dwayne Washington, also a guard freshman from Grand Rapids, Michigan. We got Justin Ahrens right here in Ohio, and then Jadion Ladie. Great freshman class, top 50 recruiting class. I think we finished in 2018 inside the top 10 actually in recruiting, which is remarkable given his short time here in the program and great recruits coming after that. But no doubt, student night, the Nut House, it's definitely back, and it's going to be popping on Wednesday.
It's going to be a tough game going against Syracuse. They run that nasty 2-3 zone. They got the length up top. Their starting lineup is the starting team average height is 6'7", so they've got nice big bodies. They're going to be giving the 3-point shooters a little challenge. We'll see if they'll be able to.
Why do more
compete.
teams not run the zone? That's what's always amazed me is that the success that Boeheim and you look at a few of the other teams, Temple, other teams that have run the zone, great success. I mean, Boeheim's been successful for 35 years with this, and it's like it's been so successful. They've had one of the most dominant defenses decade after decade, and yet more teams don't emulate it.
I think the big thing is with that is the recruiting classes that these teams are getting. You need the length. If you don't have the big guys to play the zone, the faster guys will get right around them every time.
Yeah.
So I think that the Syracuse recruiting classes are based around the fact they are running the zone, so they are looking for the bigger talent.
Yeah, and Holtman definitely wanted to go small this year, especially, Potter leaving the program. We got a lot of guards, a lot of speed, a lot of outside perimeter shooting. Definitely doesn't work for his own defense. But it'll be interesting to see how the Buckeyes respond. You think we can pull this one out?
I think this would be a big win for us, considering that we are 6-0 in the start right now, looking to make it 7-0, maybe move that AP poll ranking up a little bit.
I think it's going to be a tough one. Like I said, Syracuse with the 2-3, they're a tough team to shoot on with the length. Ohio State hasn't been that great from the 3 this year. They're only shooting 26% from the field. The league average is 33%, so they're a little bit below. But if they're hitting their shots, I think they have a good chance to win this.
I agree. I think what it really comes down to too is last year with Keita, we had some of that perimeter shooting. Losing him's a big loss this year, and I like our presence down low with Caleb and Andre and some of our big guys. But I just don't know if at this point if we have the perimeter shooting to get it done against that 2-3.
I want to hear your guys' thoughts on Thad Matta coming back to talk at halftime for the team and for the fans.
Personally, I love it. I love Thad. Actually, I've had opportunity to meet and talk with Thad, and he's a great guy. I mean, 339 wins, took us to 2 Final Fours, 4 Big Ten tournament wins, and 5 Big Ten championships. I mean, the guy produced, man. I mean, he was here from 2004 to 2015. He got it done. He brought Buckeye basketball back to being a national prominence, even with the Jim Tressel and Urban Meyer era going on at the exact same time. That's tough to do, and I understand that it was a tough ending for him, but he did a great job.
Yeah, he's got the most wins in Ohio State men's basketball history. I think you kind of have to acknowledge that. So I think it's a good idea to bring him back.
Jason, what do you think? I mean, do you like bringing him back?
The only problem I have with it, I think for the players that played under him who are still in the program, you don't think that might get into their heads a little bit with their old coach coming back and their new coach there coaching them currently?
It could create a little bit of an uncomfortable situation, but all in all, I still think it's good for Ohio State and it's good for the program.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea to have him back. Just with everything he's done for the team and everything, I think you should show a little respect. I don't think it's going to take the guys off topic too much. I think they're still going to be focused on this game and getting the win.
No doubt. Well, it should be a great game and should be an exciting season. Lot to be optimistic about with the Buckeyes in 2018, 2019, and look to see how they fare against Syracuse.
All right, guys, this is it for us. I'm Cooper Scanlon.
I'm Will Grimmer.
And I'm Jason Ratterman.
All right,
Thank
take care,
you for
guys.
joining us on Buckets, and we hope you have a great afternoon. Go Bucks.